right, Thanksgiving just a week away, so we're going to be taking care of your last-minute holiday cooking questions.
All right, with the help of TV host and author and all-around ray of sunshine, Sunny Anderson. She joins us now. Sunny, great to finally meet you in person.
Yes. Nice to meet you, too.
Virtual friends via social media.
It's really late for me to say welcome to New York.
I know. I'll take it nevertheless.
That's right.
All right, so here I am, and I've got all the turkey questions that came through on Twitter. So
yes.
I know some people hit me up, but just realize that if you have a frozen turkey right now, probably a good time to take it out of the freezer and put it in the fridge. Let's start defrosting now.
Oh.
It can sit in the fridge for a week.
Yeah, you can have it in the fridge for a week, but it's going to take at least a day for every 5 pounds for it to defrost. So if you've got a 10-pound turkey, that's 2 days to defrost, and if you're a briner, you're going to need a couple of days to brine, right?
Yep.
So let's start thinking about defrosting now.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, I've got a question for you. You
Okay,
ready?
hit me.
Right
All right,
on those
hit me.
lines.
This is Maria. She's asking, is a brine really necessary?
Oh, well, I'm team brine. But
Tastes better, right?
I don't think it's necessary. I think what most people are going for when they brine is not just flavor, but moisture in the turkey. And I say the best way to achieve moisture in your turkey, no matter what you do, if it's injection or brining, is tinting it and resting it after you cook it.
What does tinting
So
mean?
tinting is just getting some aluminum foil, and you don't have to go super crazy with the crimping around the edges. Just tint it over the top. Just let it hang out over the top.
Okay.
Let it sit there for a little bit, right?
Yes, because if you think about it, the juices inside of the meat are boiling when they're really, really hot.
Yeah.
So if you slice into anything that's boiling, it's going to spill out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So conceptually, you want to wait until the juices are simmering and not even hot. It's quite okay to serve room temperature turkey as long as your gravy is hot.
Oh, that's a great point. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got another question here from BB2 at T Tiny. Mrs. asks, how can I make a hard, crunchy skin roasted turkey? I'd also like homemade smooth gelled cranberry sauce, if possible. So let's start with the skin. How do you make it nice and crunchy?
Okay, first things first. If you have a rub, you're basting, whatever you're doing, you want to rest it in the refrigerator uncovered for a couple of hours to allow all of the skin to get dry. And then even after that, you're going to pat it dry before you get it into the oven. And a lot of recipes, if you're working with a family recipe that's at one temperature, don't forget, it's totally okay to pot that oven up to about 400 degrees for a few minutes just to get some beautiful color over the top.
Yeah.
And a lot of recipes even have you start with the oven super, super high and then you pot it down. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it's all about dry skin before you get it into the oven. It's got to be nice and dry so those fats can
That's like the
start to
stuff that
crisp.
separates a great meal from a so-so meal.
All right, Nat says to baste or not to baste?
Oh, okay. So again, I don't want to break anyone's tradition. So if you're a baster, baste away. But I will tell you one thing. Basting requires you opening up that oven and closing it. The longer the oven is open, the more temperature is released, right? So if you're going to baste, treat it like NASCAR. Have it like a precision event. Someone's opening the oven for you. You're pulling that turkey out really fast. You're getting it onto the counter. You're basting it really quick, and you're getting it right back in the oven.
So basting could be like a crutch, right? Where like almost if you're grilling, the person who constantly jabs into it and turns it over 100 times. It's like you might think you're doing something, but
the whole idea of the oven is it's a moist environment, right?
Yeah.
Probably in the bottom of your roasting pan, you've got some liquid, some stock, some something. That's creating steam in there so that you have a moist turkey. Every time you open the oven, you're losing that. So if you're going to baste, do it fast.
And what's your favorite side dish?
Oh, so many. It's all about the sides. Mac and cheese. I love all kinds of sweet potato casseroles. And actually, I have 3 exclusive recipes I'm sharing with you guys and your viewers on myfoxny.com. There are 3 sides that are 4 ingredients or less.
Perfect for
Super
me.
nutritious, which I almost never do, but it's that time of year. We want to be able to pack it in. And they can substitute for your sweet potato side, your green bean casserole, and your veggies. And they're great hot, warm, room temperature, or cold. So you can do all 3 of those recipes the day before.
All right, just one quick, the gelled cranberry sauce.
Oh, I forgot about that. I skipped over
So let me tell you about the gelled cranberry sauce. I saw that today on Twitter. What you want to do is go on Google and Google my jalapeno jelly. And it will show you how to make cranberry jelly. Just substitute the cranberries for that, do all the straining. But it's really easy. You don't have to do anything with like gelatin. You just use apples and the natural pectin in the seeds.
Oh,
it's fun.
Wow, very good.
Steve is going to be cooking the turkey this year. I unfortunately usually just bring the beverages. It's best to know your skills, I find.
Well, I bring the beverages as well.
I love this.
A little flask for you, a little flask for you.
I appreciate the respect. I got the biggest flask.
Yeah,
Wild turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's preloaded. It's totally got some whiskey in there. But listen, people are always trying to figure out what to bring the host, and I think everyone's kind of over the wine bottle. You don't know if they're going to use it while you're actually there at the party. I think this is really
fun,
cool.
yeah.
It's inexpensive. $10 flasks. You know, you've got some liquor already sitting in your house.
And every time I use it, I'll think of you after every between shows.
Think of me, baby.
And it's cold out, so this is perfect.
It
You
is.
want to take it somewhere.
It goes perfect with Bodega coffee.
All right, Sunny Anderson, your Twitter handle by @Sunny Anderson.
Yes.
Follow her. Very good. All right, we are out of time.